4 News investigates a Miami man who the feds say was living the high life after running an elaborate health insurance scam.
Authorities say he paid for his $300,000 wedding, an oceanfront condo, and more by scamming more than 100,000 people across the country into buying fraudulent policies. Here's CBS 4's Jim DeFede.
I sprained my leg getting on the bus, and I couldn't walk after that.
That fall landed Julia Wilbur in a hospital emergency room. Luckily, the Chicago area resident had health insurance, or at least she thought she was covered. More than a year earlier, she went looking for health insurance online.
Scrolling through all of the entries, and then I picked one that said Simple Health.
Wilbur paid $183 a month in premiums through a broker called Simple Health Plans, a total of more than $3,000 over those 17 months. Then she learned those premiums were practically worthless. Why?
He also sent me a full bill of $7,134 to pay. Simple Health is only paying $50 of it.
Now she's learned the Federal Trade Commission is suing Simple Health Plans and 5 other companies that sold insurance under these names, all operated by this man, South Florida's very own Stephen Dorfman. The lawsuit charges the companies engage in deceptive sales acts to prey on consumers who are seeking comprehensive health insurance. Todd Kossow is an attorney with the Federal Trade Commission.
They were getting, at most, a medical discount plan or some type of limited benefit indemnity plan. It was not comprehensive health insurance.
A fraud that the FTC estimates cost more than 10,000 consumers at least $150 million.
That is pretty shocking. That is unbelievable. And I'm one of them. So now where do we go from here?
Kossow described the scam as huge.
It's one of the biggest I've seen, and it's one of the most egregious I've seen, where you're deceiving people into purchasing something they need, comprehensive health coverage, and then when you're not providing that, the consequences can be devastating.
The FTC charges Dorfman's scheme allowed him to live a lavish lifestyle.
Gambling sprees in Las Vegas, fancy cars like a Rolls-Royce and a Lamborghini, and a $1.4 million oceanfront condo.
And then there was the South Florida wedding. In these wedding pictures, he showed off his $300,000 ceremony, including $135,000 just for flowers, his Rolls-Royce and Lamborghini, and $1.1 million in jewelry, including his wife's engagement ring, worth about $600,000. Dorfman is now contesting the FTC lawsuit. A judge has temporarily frozen his and the company's assets. His attorney sent CBS a statement denying any wrongdoing. Mr. Dorfman denies the allegations made by the FTC and looks forward to defending himself in the appropriate forum. Meanwhile, Julia continues to get bills from medical providers and collection agencies to pay what she thought was covered by her insurance through Simple Health Plans.
I would say there's about 15 to 20,000 in here of my responsibility.
Wilbur said it will likely take her the rest of her life to pay off those bills. The FTC is urging anyone who thinks they may have been a victim to contact them. We have that information on our website. I'm Jim DeFede, CBS 4 News Tonight.